Hello. Right, I've switched over to the 9060 XT. I'm going to have a look at that on Battlefield 6, play a bit more of that. Do the usual 4K, 1440p, 1080p. I do have the, I'll maybe show you, but I've got the latest driver, although to be honest, it's not actually, it's a preview driver, I guess. I had troubles trying to actually find it because it's not on the normal kind of released AMD drivers. It's 2025.10.1. But if you go on the official AMD website in the normal driver section, it won't actually be there. You have to specifically search for that one. So I think it's still in preview, so hopefully it won't give me too many issues. As long as we don't crash and stuff. And it is specifically optimized for this game, so do make sure to drop a like on the stream as well. Trying to just sort my should be I think live on Twitch too. It looks like we are, although my oh no, it's alright. That browser for my Twitch is like frozen, but I think it's alright. So if you do have a Twitch account too and you're not following me there, make sure to follow me there. I'll pin the link. I'm actually almost got affiliate. All I need is one more stream with an average of 3 viewers and above. That's it. And we're affiliate like that. Difference between, if I'm honest, is 27 and notice a lot more pixels. Yeah, it's to do with it's like pixel density differences between that. That's why it's going to look different. Like giveth thy like. Like this. Right, so what I'm gonna do, hang on, I'm doing this all wrong. My brain's fried. We'll do 4K native first quickly. I'm not expecting insane performance, but we'll obviously do it anyway purely because I do that every time. Just trying to actually work out these settings. FSR native AA, there we go, that's what we want. And then graphics, I've got it at 4K, so 3840 by 2160, and then what, okay, everything's set to low. So it might make me, I'm gonna put everything to the max here, overkill. Apart from that, we drop down slightly, but I can, it's maybe gonna prompt me to restart, which maybe I'll just quickly restart it. And whilst I'm doing that, I can show you that I do have FSR4 overridden in the Adrenaline app, so when we do eventually switch on FSR, it'll be using FSR4. We've got it down here. So we've got FSR4 here. It is enabled, so at the moment, obviously, we're not using upscaling, but once I do switch that on, it'll be using 4. Just so then that's clear. TaskRS, thanks for following me on Twitch. How's the stream on Twitch? Is it alright? It says it's unstable for me. All I ever get is this message saying it's unstable. I don't even know what that means. It's within the bitrate range. I have no idea why it would be unstable. You actually saw it in the top right there as well. It said FSR 4 upgrade active or something, did it? I kind of missed it. Let's skip this though. I'll sort the overlay and we'll just hop straight into a game. Try and smash out 4K and maybe like one quick game so we can check out the more suitable resolutions. And increase the fans a little bit. To be fair, I expect this to actually maybe be reasonably okay on at 4K. Not expecting it to be terrible. Maybe like 30 or 40 FPS. Which, although that's not amazing, it's you know, considering it's not that bad. Leandro, stable? Yeah, no, it says unstable. It says my stream is unstable. Or are you saying that it's stable, it's okay? Sorry, I keep alt-tabbing it. I need to change the naming on my MSI. It says 5090. I'm definitely not on it. You can see here. It might be small. You can see I'm on my 9060 XT here. It's just you have to change it in here. Otherwise it won't reflect. So I am definitely on that. Just to confirm. The stream seems good. Okay, cool. I won't worry then. It keeps saying that for me. I don't really know why. I think it's maybe the average bitrate is maybe too high, but it's under the limit because obviously bitrate fluctuates, doesn't it? (150 FPS in the 4090). What resolution? So we'll see what it's like on this. Some comparison. You know, 5070 Ti we were doing about 80. 9070 XT was sort of 85, 90 with these settings. So that gives you some comparison to go by. 5090 was what? It was like 150. Not that we'll be anywhere near that, but it just gives you some idea. See, this is, yeah, roughly in where I thought it would. 30 to 40, just about breaking 40 there. So, although it's quite tough, we are obviously, this is pushing it sort of far beyond where really you'd be playing. If anything, we'll put FSR quality on in a little bit, and it might actually be reasonably okay at about 60. See maybe how bad it gets. 35, 34. Not terrible, all things considered. We'll see a little bit of variation, I think, depending on the map. Some maps get slightly less FPS. I'm going to get my head sniped off. Where are they all? This is 4K Ultra. In terms of everything else, frame time looks alright. We're using about 14 gigs of VRAM, so that's fairly similar to what we've seen in the last couple of days. We've got 16 on this, so that's not really an issue. Power as well looks okay. You know, considering on my 9070 XT, this would be about 330 watts. We're at about 170, 180 here. So overall, that aspect of it's not that bad. Let me know on the audio on the game too. If it's too loud, too quiet. And I'll try and sort it out. I think they're actually in. It looks like they're in. He's in that building. This is not a good idea. Or was it? We're at a filthy little spot. I'm about to get my head taken off. Oh my god. How have I not got any grenades? I need to chuck a grenade or something. Wait, I didn't even see who was shooting at me. It didn't look like anyone was looking at me. Sound is okay, cool. We'll get FSR on, because I'm hoping straight away that should... I'll get it to... Actually, first I'm going to check TAA, just because that'll maybe give us slightly more FPS. So yeah, that gives us more consistent in the 40s by the looks of it. Might not see it dip so much to 35. I think we're going to lose A. Probably not worth pushing it, no. How did this person get shot? Oh. I was about to res you. Yeah, so that's it there with TAA. Doesn't particularly make too much difference, I don't think, at 4K. Between FSR native AA and TAA. It only has a much bigger effect at the lower resolutions. Oh, wow. I think I must have been tagged there, because I was just getting shot really quick. He's actually going to res me. We'll get FSR on, though. I think I'll put that on there, and I think we should hopefully actually be... I'll just go prone here. We'll get that on. Obviously, it'll be, like I say, it'll be FSR 4. So I put it to quality, and I'm hoping that'll be 60. Doesn't... not quite. 58. Close enough. But still going to have some quite aggressive dips down, I think, to about... Yeah, in the 40s there, 48. Oh, did he get rezzed? He got rezzed. He got rezzed really quick. 1080p. I haven't. I've only just started the stream. We'll do 1080p in a bit. I'll go 4K, 1440p, 1080p. So although we're at 50, 55, I don't think the average is going to be 60. Going to be looking at more balanced, I think. They were really pushing here. That was a bit campy on me. I heard him. It's not all the time that I can actually hear footsteps in this game. But I heard that guy pretty loudly. Look at them all up there. I'm going to get my head sniped off. Quake Doom, yo, how's it going? Oh, it was only a matter of time. They're all like huddled in that little corner. On the rock. Think someone can res me here? He might be able to. Just drag me back though, so you don't get your head blown off. We'll switch it to balanced. I want to try and see if we can push 60 here. Go balanced there. Oh, still not doing 60. Okay, I was not right there at all then. Maybe performance. Gonna have to drop it all the way down to performance. Basically no difference between quality and balanced. FPS wise. Which graphics card's better, AMD or Nvidia? For what? It depends really what it's being used for. And it's better in terms of what, like what we're measuring, price or price to performance or... Getting a bit of screen tearing here, I think, because I'm around about 60. Seeing it hit 60 a little bit, it's just not really consistently going to stay at that. I think our average is still going to be below that. They've got a tank now, which isn't good. Oh, dude, these snipers are wrecking me. It's the same guy again.
Fuck! Medic!
Teammate's not going to get me. This is always good. Go performance, see if we can try and get 60 here. Don't mind performance too much, not FSR 4. Ideally, I want to try and avoid going ultra performance. That's where things start to get really quite rough. 61. Really not that impressed at the difference between quality and performance, though. It's maybe a 10 FPS difference. That's way less than you normally get. For gaming, yeah, again, it's too broad of a question, though. It depends on too many factors, like which games. Are we using ray tracing? Do we want to use frame generation? You know, it's not like a real... I wouldn't say it's like a easy thing to answer just straight like that. Depends on way too many factors. It's price performance too. I don't know. It's too broad of a thing. If you want absolute max FPS, then Nvidia, because you can get a 5090 and there's nothing that'll compete with that. So it depends. Depends what we're talking about. Big Davos, yo. Getting 64 average. To just about. I wonder if Ultra Performance does any better for us as well. Be interesting to see if they've fixed... No, they haven't fixed that. I can see it straight away already. Look at the foliage. Look. We saw this big issues with FSR 4 the other day. And it doesn't look like the latest drivers fixed it either. So yeah, still a problem. This real fuzziness on the foliage. It seems to disappear a bit when I move, and then when I stay stationary, look how bad that is. It's not great, and it'll do it. It seems to just do it on all foliage. Haven't really noticed it on anything else, I don't think. It's not doing it on those trees. The FPS, yeah. I mean, the 5090 is going to give you, obviously, the absolute... There's nothing from AMD that'll compete with that. If you wanted absolutely the best FPS, then you don't really have too much choice but to get that. Ultra Performance? Yeah, it is, but we did Ultra Performance on DLSS and we didn't have this issue. For some reason, it's really bad. It's really bad with FSR. I haven't seen FSR for a look. It's probably some of the worst I've seen Ultra Performance-wise. It's just mainly that issue with the trees, like you're seeing it here too, you see? It's weird. I thought maybe the optimized driver would fix it, but it hasn't. Because I don't think I've ever really seen it look like that. Because I know the latest driver was optimized specifically for this game, so I thought it maybe would fix it, but it doesn't look like it has. It's MSI Afterburner, yeah. I'm going to switch that off just because it's actually not great. Can I get through that window? You have a 4060, nice. Which model? Why do people, like, bleed out so quick? I'll try and res them. It is FSR 4, yeah. You had the same issues on Rivals on 3. Yeah, 3 was really bad with that. But that's the first time I've seen it look like that on 4. I haven't seen it look that bad yet. But FSR 3 was always like that for me. Most of the time, it looked quite bad. Why can't I never get in that window? Ooh. We'll check on with some frame generation as well. And then we'll try and drop it down to 1440p. So go FSR frame generation here. And that obviously takes us up quite considerably. Over 100 FPS now. So that's fairly impressive. You could do over 100 FPS at 4K on this if you wanted to. We'll see how it goes. It's just about holding that. Some dips under 195 there a little bit. Can I res this guy? Probably not. They misspelled 3 with 4. No, I've got it overridden in the Adrenaline app. It's definitely 4. We've got it enabled. I showed it at the beginning. It's got to be just maybe some sort of bug with the actual game, because like I said, I've not seen it like that before in other games. Feels okay frame generation as well. It doesn't really... I'm not feeling any huge amount of latency or anything. Feels basically the same to me. I don't really know how to play this bit. Oh. That was a kill and a half. How have they got 2 tanks? Oh, no way. How have they got 2 tanks on this? They seemed to pop up yesterday where on this map now there's an insane amount of tanks. I don't remember it ever having that many. And I've got nothing really to take it out or anything. Which makes it difficult. See if we can maybe just hold this. Where am I even getting shot from there? I didn't even see anyone. It's an absolute head glitch. We're getting overrun pretty badly here. There is so many. FSR 4 is pretty good, yeah. It's definitely way better than 3. 3 was just not good at all, in my opinion. No, we lost it. I think my reign is over here. I will not give this up. Oh no, he got him up. Oh, no way. I didn't think he made it. That's so hard to tell, isn't it? Did he get the res off or not? Evidently he did. What's the absolute most we can get as well if we do go ultra performance here? I know it doesn't look great, but let's just see FPS wise. Doesn't really particularly give us enough FPS to make it worth it, I don't think. Because the image here, like you're seeing, look, it's really bad here. It's just all foliage, basically. Doesn't give us enough FPS, I don't think, to make that worth it. It's actually doing it on the cables as well. Look. I'd much rather be at maybe 100, 110. I mean, dips down to 80 even with ultra performance, so I'd probably just leave that off. How have we not lost? Oh, it's because we're still holding B. I was treating A as though it was like the last stand, when it's not really, is it? Looks bad, yeah. It doesn't look great. I hear so many running around. Oh, I was going to try and res him. That was way too many. Looks like the old Battlefield 4, you reckon? I think that was the angle they're going for. Definitely has the feel of Battlefield 4 a little bit. I'd say like a mixture of Battlefield 4 and 2042 maybe is the best way to describe the game. Can't tell much but the trees, yeah. It's mainly just the trees. I think the trees, so you're seeing it here really badly. It's only doing it on these though, it's not doing it on these, look. If I leave the image here, you've got it happening over here. You've got it happening here, but you don't have it on these ones. And when I move, it seems to disappear, look. And then it's only when I'm stationary. And that's not doing it on these ones, but now it is. It's weird. It's weird. It definitely is a bit annoying, though, when you're playing. When I see that, it does get a bit annoying. So probably not worthwhile keeping that on. Just put it to performance for now. Just to save my eyes. Save my eyesight. Yeah, it definitely doesn't help. It's a bit distracting, I would say. when you're trying to run around, shoot, and see people quickly and stuff, it's a little bit distracting. Still though, not bad. Not bad for 4K. I'll check. We'll drop it down to 1440p next lobby. Just put it through 4K anyway, because you can make it work if you really did want to play at 4K. You can do it. It's a demonstration of that. It is possible. If you really wanted to. Different kind of leaves. They have non-fuzzy leaves. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible from me. Got him anyway. Oh, no way. People just don't really... people just don't res. I feel like I'm running around like a maniac trying to res people a lot of the time. Even squad mates never really res. Look, there's two of them here. Oh, he just... that was close. I lie. They do res. Just a bit slow on it. There's a tank. Oh my god, they're really pushing. Yeah. That was like the scene from Saving Private Ryan when the sniper looks at the tank. You know that scene? He looks at the tank and the tank's just the turret's just aimed right at him. It was like that. There we go. Not bad first game. Well, I'll quickly just back out of this and drop it to 1440p just to give me, so it gives me a chance before the next game starts. So if I'll tell you what I'm going to do first before I forget. I wanted to just see what I've unlocked for this gun. Have we unlocked anything better? Here we go. Do we care about mobility? I'm thinking no. What else have we got? 30 round. Probably be tempted by a 40, but we ain't got that. We haven't really unlocked anything. What about gadgets? What is this one? This is the shield. There's no point holding on to that because I don't use it, but I've not got anything else. I'd get that maybe. That's, yeah, get this, but don't have that unlocked. So I'm going to just quickly, give me 2 seconds. I'm going to drop it to 1440p. Drop it on Windows so I can full screen it. The one where he shoots the tank with a pistol. It's that movie, but that's right at the end. Tom Hanks, isn't it? He does that. No, it's the sniper. You know the sniper goes to the top of the clock tower, I think. I've not seen that movie in a long time, but you know the bit at the end where they're like they're just trying to hold off, aren't they, or whatever? And the sniper, he goes to the top of the clock tower, I think, and there's a bit where he looks at the tank and the tank just moves its turret and it looks right at him. It was like that scene just there where I looked at the tank and then it shot. But yeah, I think after that, then Tom Hanks is just shooting a pistol at the tank and then it explodes, doesn't it? Because a plane Does it? A plane blows up? I haven't seen that movie in ages, but I think it goes something like that. And what I'll do, once I've run through all the resolutions, we'll drop the graphics down to low. And we'll go for it like that. For some reason, I'm windowed. Oh no, I didn't mean to quit. I always press escape to like go back in the menu, but it always thinks I want to quit. Damn it. Oh well, that might fix my windowed weirdness. Do I use a PCIe extension cable? No. You don't wear out the port on your motherboard. Why would I wear out the port on my motherboard? Oh, it's because it still thinks I'm in 4K in the game. I think that's why. That's why it went weird. There we go. So I'll switch it. We're at 1440p here, 2560 by 1440. Graphics wise, let's go. Switch frame generation off, no upscaling, so we're native. We've got native AA. And then graphics. Got it set to the max again to overkill. Maybe remind me, and we'll switch this up to global illumination, so it's everything fully maxed. You thought it crashed? No, I quit. It was maybe slightly off screen. It's because it was like I'd changed Windows to 1440p, but the game was still in 4K, and I'd pressed escape, and I think it was at the bottom right here. It maybe popped up saying quit, and I accidentally clicked it. Like right there, I do this, and then I click this. Because when I'm in this menu, I go in this menu here, and for some reason I think I press escape because I think it's going to go back. So if I'm in graphics here, I want to press escape to like go into the this bit, but it doesn't. It just makes you try and quit the full game. I keep making that mistake. With like reflexes. Just wondering because you use different graphics cards all the time. Yeah, but I wouldn't see why that would cause an issue for PCIe port. I mean, I'm not like reckless with it. If you're really reckless with it, like yeah, you might maybe ruin it, but just changing GPUs out, it's not going to cause any issues. It's probably one of my least favourite maps, I think. Might be worth switching to a sniper, actually. That's the wrong button. And we'll see it on here. At the moment, 80 FPS. So bear in mind, that's doubled the FPS, isn't it? Compared to what we had at 4K, because we had probably about, with these exact settings, we had about 35, didn't we? 35, 40 in that area. So it's pretty much doubled it. About 9 gigs of VRAM now as well. So overall, that's not really going to be any issue. Like I say, we do have 16 on this, so it's not a problem. And I think hopefully we'll stay above 60 FPS on this, which it looks like we will. 70, seeing maybe 75. Looks pretty good. If you did want to play 1440p, like 144, obviously you're going to have to tinker with the settings a little bit, which we will do. That was a headshot, no? Didn't you need to have it? Didn't you used to have a 4900K? Yeah, I still have it. It's in my stream PC. Steve, did you change your name?
We're attacking objective Alpha.
Good game. I like it, yeah. Oh, getting some dips down there, 65. Yeah, I think overall I like this. I think it's pretty good. I think it's worth getting. If you enjoy Battlefield games, I think you'll like it. I can hear someone. I could just hear someone running. Sorry, hold on a sec. Ultra, yeah, it will dip slightly because I didn't have it graphics. So you can go to the global illumination here, which will drop it even more. So with that setting on, look, we're just about at 60. That does drop a good, well, on this, that's a good sort of 10 to 20 FPS almost. If you like a combat simulator, or what, like a mill sim, I'd say it's definitely not quite a mill sim. I'd say games more like Hell Let Loose and Squad and stuff, they're a bit more like combat simulator. I'd say this was somewhere in between. It's a bit like somewhere in between that and Call of Duty. This sort of sits. Well, like, it's definitely more so than, say, COD, but not as much as those other games. Which, in my opinion, is an okayish balance. Those games, like Hell Let Loose, I quite like that game, but it is definitely another level. You have to, like, really be... It's a totally different game. You have to play it totally differently. I used to be pretty good at sniping, but not anymore. Someone got him. You hope there's not much cheaters. I don't know really. I hear the anti-cheat's quite good, but it's obviously... It's not really a game where it's that easy to tell, I don't think. I think it's quite hard to tell if people are cheating. Because there aren't really kill cams and stuff. There's definitely sometimes I've died and I'm thinking, how on earth? But there's too many ways people can do it. Like if you're tagged and stuff and stuff like that. But you know, people can see you. Dude, what is going on here? I need to up my sensitivity, I think. No, I don't res him. I'm bailing on that. Oh, I can't res him. Oh, no, I can res him. He's in my squad. They're pushing. Why did it not res him? Did he bleed out? I think he bled out. Is it? No, I did res him. What's going on? He's just not moving. I'm not sure. No, I don't know what's going on. So yeah, seeing even 60 to 70 still, it's still just about holding that. Average of 66. It's pretty good.
Last objective under threat. Let's defend the position.
Like I say now, this is actually with everything, the settings graphics-wise can't go up anymore. I'll drop it down a bit. Drop it back to ambient occlusion. And then, so yeah, that does actually, that really does give you about 20 FPS. It's quite a lot. Ah, that's my bad. I need to increase my, for some reason my sensitivity doesn't feel, it's a bit slow. No one res me. Do I want to keep sniping? I don't think so. I've picked the wrong gun. That's fine. I picked the wrong gun. I want to just get FSR on now, so we'll go FSR quality. This is obviously FSR 4. Bleed out. I don't know what happened there. I picked the completely wrong gun. I'm not actually sure. Oh, I've not even got the right class. That's why. So it seems like they're definitely on there. If I spawn in this guy, that's probably not a good spawn. Nope, it's definitely not a good spawn. God damn it. It's amazing how quick you can just die, like, multiple times if you're not... I want to, like, attack through here. How did I not get a kill? There we go. I'm going to try and capture it. This is with FSR 4 quality on now, so we're seeing about 80. That's not really made any difference, is it? I don't think that's really made any difference. We're seeing about 100. Scatters GMBG, hello. It's, oh my god. It's very dark in here. I'm coming. Not really sure what kind of viewpoint of use this is here.
Let's go!
Maybe they're trying to take A. The lows here, it's 0.1% low of 7. What's happening there? Yeah, quite big stutters actually there. You're seeing it in the frame times. It's bringing my low down to about 22 there. That's not particularly great. But this looks pretty good. 80 to 90 FPS, FSR 4 quality. Could make that work. Everything max. This is it. Yeah, apart from that global illumination, we've got it on ambient occlusion. It crashes on your 9060 XT. Have you got the preview driver? This is on the preview driver, which is 25.10.1, I think. which is specifically optimized for this game. Maybe that might help. Have they got 2 tanks? Try and get on it. The tank is in there. The tank's actually driven in there. Oh my god. Oh, we lost. It is from Battlefield 3, yeah. I played on Battlefield 3. I'm really not... I think this is the worst one, though. I feel like I enjoy this map the least. We'll try and drop the FSR preset down a little bit in the next game. And check FSR as well. Frame generation, I mean. I think VRAM, actually. Look at that. 14 still. Do the trees still do that thing? I can check, but yeah, when I was on my 9070 XT the other day, it was doing it at every resolution. So I would guess it'll be the same on this. But I can dip it down. Yes, we're attacking. I can dip it down to that again. We'll go performance first really quick. Drop it down here. Definitely don't really gain that much FPS dropping it, although here we're over 100 now. It's actually a bit better. I do think it starts to bottleneck quite hard at the lower reses, 120. But yeah, VRAM's definitely a shock. 14 gig is quite high. A little bit higher than I'd like, really. Fine for this, obviously, but... You're really good. Thanks. I'm okay. Like, some games I play alright, some games I play really badly. Sometimes it may be good, sometimes it may be shit. Now, this is always quite hard. We'll get rid of those mines. Who's that? Try and get on the car. Did we get the mines? They always sit in there. So if you can try and get a frag grenade in there. Try and hold a bit of a perimeter. Grenade. There we go. It's kind of like Battlefield Hardline, do you reckon? That game got a lot of hate. I actually didn't mind it. Didn't mind it that much. Is it okay to ask a random question? Sure. Dips down to about 80 still, so it can't quite... Doesn't fully hold that 100. It does have some dips down. Oh, no. What cheese goes with good? I don't really like cheese, so I'm probably not the best person to ask. I only like... Well, it's not that I don't like cheese. I only really like cheddar. That's it. I don't experiment with cheeses. Like, a cheese platter to me just does not sound like a good time. Kind of want to go up here. Oh. I thought it was a balcony. Evidently not. Should we see if it does that weird thing with ultra performance? There's not that many trees though on this one. Have a look. Oh, there is some trees, and it is doing it still. Kind of hard to see it a bit on that, but yeah. It is doing it, you see it? It's a little bit harder to see, but you can kind of see it through the light. It kind of fixes itself out though. See if we can find any other trees. Remember that was only doing it on those like specific trees, wasn't it? These trees might be alright. Might not be as bad. It is still doing something weird when I move. Do you see that? Look. Like on this one over here. Look, you see? When I'm stop moving though, it looks alright. It's literally only when I move. Maybe check out another map, because this map's not got really many trees on it. The other map was quite bad, wasn't it? I'm coming.
Let's go.
Is he still up there? What the hell? Is someone up there? It is still doing it, look. It's doing it more on this though when I move, look. When I'm stationary, it's fine. It was kind of the opposite. When it was it was opposite on the other map, wasn't it? When I was stationary, it was doing it. When I was moving, it was fine. I just pinched that res. I just want to look at some trees. Yeah, ceasefire. Let me look at these trees. Is that a tank? Oh, they've got a tank. Whoa. What is it? Whatever it is, I was going to try and get out of there. I think it's the tank shooting into it. Oh my god. Oh dear. Well, just like bodies blowing up in front of me. I'll probably patch it. It's more of a driver thing, I would say. And we've got the optimized driver now, so it's definitely odd. I thought it would be fixed now, but it's not. So yeah, definitely, sorry, give me a sec. Yeah, I thought it'd be patched in the optimized driver, but I've got that now and it's still not quite right. Oh, that's not gone well. I think I just unlocked a weapon though. Guys, if you haven't already, do make sure to drop a like on the stream if you're on YouTube. I would say the same on Twitch too, but I don't really think there's any mechanism like that, is there? Let's have a look with some frame generation as well. Put that on here, and then I'll get ultra performance off just because it's kind of not great to look at. But 1440p here, I'm getting like 190, 180, 190. We saw some bits it hit 200. That's obviously very good. Can do it. It feels fine to me as well. Doesn't really feel any different. And we got the win, and I just got the res. Look at that. Professional. What's that gun that I unlocked? Looked like an LMG or something. I'll also be checking out Arc Raiders tomorrow. Hopefully. I think I'll probably switch to my 9070 XT for that. Because it'll probably be the only, until the full game, when the full game comes out, I'll be able to check it loads, but on the playtest, I'm only going to be able to check it out tomorrow, I think. You can see the trees straight away. Do you see it in the background? Look, you can see it in the lobby. Look how... Oh, the person's blocking it now. Yeah, look at it. God, it's so bad. Look how bad that is. That really actually is a problem. That is definitely the worst I've ever seen, I think, you know? At least definitely with FSR 4. I've never seen FSR 4 look that bad. With the flickering like that. And only on the foliage, too. It isn't limited to just trees, because occasionally, you see it here, I'm getting it in the grass as well. And the bushes. Just overall foliage. So yeah, not particularly ideal having that. Like, when I'm looking here, like, there's just so much of it. I absolutely recommend not... Don't bother using Ultra, just put it on performance, maybe, if you have to go that low. FPS is down considerably here. This is the bug I was seeing the other day. I think it's doing it to me again. There's this weird bug where frame generation doesn't work. Yeah, look. It's working now. It's weird. I had this exact issue on the 9070 XT as well. I wonder if that's just AMD issue. For some reason, I'll have frame generation on, and then it just sometimes will stop working. You'll notice my usage went down to 80%, and we were getting, what, 130 FPS. I switched it back on again. It's back up over 200. Definitely some sort of issue there. The exact same problem on the 9070 XT. I'm going to go performance here, because that's honestly hurting my eyes a little bit. The performance is fixed. No issue at all. And we're still doing about 190, almost 200. There we go, just about broke 200. So you can get some really nice FPS if you don't mind using frame generation. And like I said last, it feels fine as well. Latency feels exactly the same. I feel perfectly fine to play. VRAM I still think is way too high, 14 gig, but what processor am I using? A 9800X3D. Should see it in the stats in the blue on the left. This shotgun guy has killed me like both times, I think.
Attention. Alpha is under attack.
Is he just milling around over here?
Attack support is needed on the marked objective.
Oh my god, there's way too many. .200 FPS, frame generation.
Enemy attack is confirmed. Defend the sector.
I never really understand what way they come. Do they come through this way? Something's kicking off.
We need to defend the marked objective.
I can barely... What, the colour in there, what the... I can barely see what I'm even aiming at. What is going on?
Be advised, enemies are attacking Bravo.
Why does that look so weird? Got one kill at least. Oh wow, the spawning's crazy. I don't know what the team are doing. I mean, their whole team is capping that, and there's no one here. Look, we're losing. We're losing it. Everyone's here. This is probably also one of my least favourites, I think, map-wise. I just don't get the angles. Like, the angles people come from doesn't make sense to me. Am I just being stupid? Like, this is our spawn, though. This person who just killed me is in the spawn. He's actually behind the blue line. I thought you'd... Like, that it's here. How are they here? I know there's a timer on it, but he's literally running... He's ran this whole route down here. How's he survived that without getting... That don't make sense. I see the legend, yo. Any other settings you want to see whilst I'm still at 1440p? Before we check 1080p quick? Now we're capping back B, but we're losing A. I always play FPS games with a controller. No, I think the only game I play on controller is Call of Duty, that's it. Every other FPS game I play on mouse and keyboard. I think Call of Duty is the only game I'm on controller, isn't it? I think so. I can't think of any other games that I play on controller.
Attention, enemy attack is underway on Bravo.
Have a day off. Why is YouTube tag now in chat? What do you mean? I don't know what that is. YouTube tag.
All units have fallen back. Move quickly to establish defensive positions.
I might be in big trouble here. If they start pushing me. Should we hold that?
Contact! Enemy infantry!
There's a tank. See, look, frame generation is broken for me again. It's back down to, look, 80%. 130. It's just broken, watch. If I switch it off and back on, it'll fix it again. Look, it's fine again. Something weird's going on with that. That seems to be AMD issue, like, across the board. I've had that on multiple GPUs. Don't know what that is. You will have the O's in your name. Oh yeah, honestly, I don't think I'd really noticed. Tank. Big stutter there again as well. My shooting is not good at all right now.
Objective Bravo is under attack.
How much do I get with overkill and frame generation off? What about upscaling? Upscaling as well. Native 1440p overkill. If we're including global illumination and not ambient occlusion, we get about 60. Oh my god, I didn't even see that grenade. Upscaling on which preset?
Our attack has reduced enemy numbers.
Get on the point. Oh no. Upscale. Yeah, I don't know. You'll have to let me know what upscaling preset. Do I think it's worth upgrading from a 4090 to 5050? No, not really. Unless you can pretty much get, if you sell your 4090 and you pretty much get all of the money, and it doesn't really cost you anything to get a 50, then fine. But if you have to fork out loads of money, then no, probably not. It's probably not worth it. Right, I'm going to drop to 1080p quickly and have a look at that as well, whilst we've still got everything maxed. Definitely going to be the more suited resolution for this. I'll do that quickly here. Hopefully it doesn't break too much. What resolution are we at? There you go, down to that. I'll make the overlay a bit smaller. I think I normally have it on 6 on 1080p. Better to skip 50. No, yeah, like I say, if you sell your 4090 and you get like the full price back, probably wouldn't really cost you that much to get a 50. Then maybe it'd be worth it if you've got to spend maybe a couple of hundred or something. Then yeah, maybe it'd be worth that. But realistically, we'll probably get supers early next year, and then a year after that, there'll be next gen. So if you haven't upgraded already, you're already halfway through. It wouldn't be that big a deal just to wait. You already waited a year, you might as well wait another one. Do I have a partner? No. Have I reported this FSR bug to AMD? How do you do that though without a report? Like a, you know, when you normally get a timeout, you can report it, can't you? But how do you? I'm sure they're aware. I feel like that's such an obvious, that's such a clear and obvious bug or some sort. They must be aware of that. So I'm going to go native 1080p here. So 1920 by 1080. FSR native AA, no upscaling, no frame generation. All the graphics maxed apart from this down here. Got it set to. Maybe we'll go in with global illumination, and then we'll maybe switch it down a touch because that does hammer your FPS quite a lot. Do you think you can sell 4090 for that much? I don't know. I don't know now. When I sold my 4090, I sold it for quite a lot. It held its value quite well. And now though, I don't know. I mean, I sold mine even before the 5090 came out. I sold mine probably about a year ago. Because the thing is once the 5090 had come out, everyone's trying to sell the 4090, if that makes sense. So it makes it worth less. The more there are, the less it's worth. Do I still have my 4900K? Yeah, it's in my stream PC. They have their reporting from the Adrenaline driver. Can you specify a game in that though, or is it more of a driver thing? Because it's Battlefield specific, if you get what I mean. I'll have to look. I've never really used it. Craze01, thanks for following me on Twitch. What the hell? Did he run himself over? Yeah, I don't like that tank. That tank's way too close. But 1080p, I'm doing about 90. So with these settings, that's about another 30 FPS that's given us. Compared to 1440p, so pretty good. And this is with everything fully maxed. So if we go down to global ambient occlusion, we'll probably get over 100. So check out in a sec. Might actually... I'll tell you what, actually. I'm just going to leave really quick. That didn't work. What happened? I'm going to reset the game because that VRAM is 14 gig. 14 gig at 1080p. Can't be having that. So I'll reset the game to hopefully wipe that. I'd prefer it to definitely be at like maybe 10. Even though that's still quite a lot. Do I think FSR is good for game latency? It doesn't really affect latency that much. You're thinking of frame generation. Frame generation can increase latency significantly, but upscaling won't. Anti-lag, yeah. Anti-lag's good, yeah. I mean, it's essentially the same thing as NVIDIA Reflex. We've got it in this game. Ghost of Yote. Yeah, I guess that'll probably be a year, right? It'll come to PC. I was tempted to maybe get a PS5 Pro to play it, but I didn't in the end. I'll get a PS5 Pro for GTA. And maybe Wolverine. I kind of like the look of that game. We're attacking. This map is so hard. Try myself out as a sniper again. Sorry, I'm eating cashew nuts.
All squads begin assault to secure all hostile territory. First sector is your target. Let's take it.
Oh no, what's the button to hang on? I thought it was F. So 1080p here on this map at least, 100 FPS. Slightly better FPS on this map, by the looks of it.
Ready to attack the marked objective.
There's no way. There is no way. I hit that. I hit him between the eyes. God damn it. Off to a bad start. For some reason my sensitivity feels really low today. It's been the same every day, but it feels really low. Force you to go back to 50, 90, 500 hertz. Shee! Or do 1,000 at 720p. I see a foot. Dude, there's no way! How are people so good? I'm so bad. I'm actually better when the person's moving. I'm so bad at shooting a stationary. I think about it too much. Okay, and VRAM here is actually still way too high, 11 gig. So 11 gig at 1080p. It is not good seeing that. Better than 14 before the restart, but still not great. But I'm hoping if we drop that... If we drop this a touch, we might be able to get over 100. There we go. Monitor. Yeah, 720. Yeah, I heard about that monitor. 720p, though. I don't know if I could go back to that. I used to play my Xbox 360 on 720p. You know, I don't know if I can go back to... I'll be playing on like 8K and stuff. Can I actually go back to 720p? I'm not sure. For 720 hertz though, I'd definitely love to see it. I've got a hit marker. What? Is that not weird? I wasn't even peeking. Those bullets just bend round the corner. I couldn't see him. I couldn't see the vehicle. How could he hit me? I don't get that. That happens to me loads, and I honestly have no idea how that happens. Like, I can't see them. How can they see me? Honestly, I've got absolutely no idea how that's possible. It's almost like literally like it preemptively knew that I was moving towards the corner, so somehow the bullets have like bent around the corner or something. It's weird, isn't it? I have a 9070 XT. I don't have the non-XT. I think I need to give up on the sniping on this. I'm not getting anywhere. Stop moving. I'll check out for some FSR. I'm not really expecting great things from it here because low resolutions we've seen on this game previously, it doesn't really do particularly well. Gaining a little bit, 120. We maybe won't drop below 100 so much, hopefully. I'm going to run out and just... I might run out and just kill myself so I can get the assault rifle. Well, I'm on fire. Blade crew, thanks.
Alpha.
Right, get me out of that sniper.
Our forces suffered 50% losses.
Yeah, it's not worth me having both because I have to pay for it all myself. There's not enough big of performance difference for it to be worth me having an XT and non-XT. It just doesn't make sense. I'd rather save my money and see if maybe another completely different GPU gets released like next year or something. How many mines are on that road? What the hell? I've got some motion blur on or something, I swear. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, so close. This lobby here is rough. I don't think actually on this map I've ever seen it on defense. That's actually true. Whether I'm on the defending team or attacking, I've never seen it get here. I've never seen it go back. Like ever. It never has. Has anyone else ever actually seen it go back? I've never seen the attackers win. I'm about to get my head blown off. I just feel like if I can get to the trench... What on earth? There's going to be no way I'm losing that. I'll just quit. I'll quit. How's my teammate not helping there? Guy's 50% health. Let's have a look at some performance as well. Go down to FSR performance. I'm not going to bother with ultra performance, honestly. I might see it quick to see if it'll give us the same weird tree issue, but it looks horrendous. Not seeing too much FPS difference.
Let's go!
I don't even see where I'm getting shot from there. You're not going to RPG me. This is what we need, smoke. Where? I'd help that guy out, but I was like, where is he even get shot from? Oh, dude, this is crazy. How are you even supposed to get, like, remotely close? It's rough, isn't it? Snipers are too good. Let's look with, let's try and do this before the end of the game. Ultra performance. Yeah, it's still got the tree issue. It's still got it. I'd completely avoid ultra performance. I don't even bother with that. Check with FSR and quick. Frame generation, I mean, sorry. So that takes us up over 200. Still pretty good. I think we're about to lose anyway. God, that was... I tell you what, that was terrible. That was terrible. Let's drop all the graphics to low. And I'll reset the game. To go back into here, we'll check native and stuff. It should be fairly interesting. Frame generation off. Just set everything to low here. And it's going to prompt me to restart, so we'll do that. Is DLSS 4 better than native? It depends. In 4K, no. It depends if you're referring to, like, what anti-aliasing are you referring to at native. If you're referring to DLAA, then no. If you went from DLAA native 4K to DLSS 4 quality, no, it's not going to look better. It'll just look the same. But it's not going to look better. Only scenarios I'd say DLSS looks better than native is 4K, like I say, honestly, I don't think you can really tell. Anti-aliasing for me at 4K is very hard to tell. It depends on the game. I've personally can't say I've ever seen a game look better with DLSS 4 quality at 4K that looked better than native. It's because anti-aliasing doesn't have so much of an effect. But at 1440p and 1080p, I would say, if you went from native 1440p with TAA and you went to DLSS quality, that would, in my opinion, look better. So it depends what you're going from. If you went from 1440p DLAA to DLSS quality, then no, you probably won't notice any difference. It's not going to look better. It'll look the same. But definitely going from TAA at 1440p and lower, I would say it's going to vary game to game, I think. Some games look way better. Other games, maybe less of an effect. It's not really that noticeable. It depends. Like, the lower the resolution is, the probably bigger the difference will be. If you were at 1080p with TAA and you went to DLSS quality, it's going to look much better than like 4K would. At 1080p, but yeah, it depends though what you're going from. If you're going from TAA to DLSS, then yeah. But if you're going from DLAA to DLSS, you're not going to notice any difference. When it looks the same. Well, if you're going from DLAA at 1080p to DLSS quality at 1080p, that's the same anti-aliasing technique, so it's not going to look any different. it'll look the same. It won't look better. It'll look the same. But if you're going from TAA to DLSS quality, that's going to be a better anti-aliasing technique, so it'll look better. It'll just look sharper. So still at 1080p here, but we're still native, FSR native AA here. And everything's set to low. As much as 1080p here, if you went from, we were at native AA, right, which is the equivalent of DLAA. But if, for example, if we went from TAA to FSR native AA here, this is going to look better. This is going to look better than that. And this is not even using any upscaling. But say something like a higher resolution at 4K, you're probably not going to be able to notice so much difference doing that, going from TAA to that. The higher the resolution, the kind of less difference it makes, in my opinion. Can other players invade your single-player game? What do you mean? I think you can only play if you invite, you know, with friends or whatever. Only game you thought looked better was Cyberpunk. Yeah, but I think it depends what you're going from, though. If you're going from DLAA to DLSS4 quality, it won't look better because it's the same. It's the same anti-aliasing technique, so it won't look any different. It can only really be in the context of going from like TAA to DLSS quality. That's the only way it can really do that. Otherwise, it doesn't. It's the same technique, so it doesn't really. It can't look better. It will just look the same.
Confirming visual on multiple inbound attacks. Protect all
If you get what I mean. So 1080p low here, gained about 60 to 70 FPS. Look at that. And honestly, you can't really notice too much visual difference at 1080p. It looks very much the same. Still looks relatively okay on low graphics. That sniper has just been absolutely cooked. That is the craziest TTK that I've seen. Never seen anyone get ruined that quick. I'm about to get my head sniped off, I think.
Come on!
DLAA looks far better than TAA. Absolutely, yeah. That's what I was saying. It depends what you're going from. If you're at TAA, then yeah, DLSS and DLAA are going to look much better. But if you're going from native 4K DLAA to DLSS quality, it's not going to look any different. If you get what I mean. It's the same technique, but from TAA, yeah, definitely. Sniper got baked. He got baked, taken out, put a fork in it, and then cooked. He got the double. He's about to get it again. He's down there.
Sniper!
I think that's him there.
Our troops are attacking
I'm going to get him. I'm going out of my way to get him. Because he's starting to annoy me. Okay, nope, there's someone camping right there. That is annoying. That is just like COD timing, that. Let's go performance, FSR, frame generation. What's the absolute max we can get here? 300. We'll oh, not quite. Not quite 300. 280. I thought maybe we'd sit a little bit over 300, but not quite. 270, 280 though. We'll still take that with frame generation on. Not too bad. Is this Ultra quality better than DLSS 4? No. The DLSS 4 is probably the best. There's not really too much difference between FSR 4 and DLSS 4. I'd say quality and balance, they're pretty much the same. Very hard to tell any difference between them. DLSS does slightly better when you get down to like performance and stuff. I think it's slightly better than FSR. See, look, frame generation's still not working for me. It's actually like fully broken. I'm not quite sure what's going on. Like performance and ultra performance, I think DLSS does slightly better at on average. As well as with stuff like if you've got ray tracing on, it has better image, less noise and stuff. But DLSS is probably the best in the market. To be fair, XCSS is very good as well. Dude, I can't hear anything. This guy's rung up the stairs. I don't hear anything. Why does my frame generation don't work? I don't know. It's bricked on AMD for some reason. It doesn't work for me. It does work and then it just breaks. It just stops working. You have to keep switching it on and off for it to work. I don't know why. Same thing happened to me on the 9070 XT as well. Let's do it again here. Look, the moment I spawn in, it stopped working again. Not quite sure. It's annoying though. Oh look, it's working again now. 300. And then at some point it'll just go back down to like 180 and I'll be at 80% usage. I don't know. God, I was so delayed on that, holy. Alright, we're getting just wrecked these last couple of lobbies, so you know it's time to get the MP5 out. Do you have a frame generation? By frame generation, do you mean fluid motion frames, don't you? Not frame generation. Oh, this is not the gun. This is not the gun. But no, I don't have fluid motion frames on, no. Dude, these players in this lobby are like absolute lasers. How do I not win that? I feel like they nerfed this sub. When I used a submachine gun the other day, it was absolutely just wrecking. And now it's just like, it fires like rubber bullets. I want to have a look at 1440p again. I might change that here. Don't have too much time. Did I check the AMD app? It's not on. It's not on.
Defensive position is needed on the marked objective.
I can show you, but it won't be on.
Be advised our mission is under threat. Refocus and attack.
If it'll open, I have a lot of issues with Adrenaline when it never opens.
Be advised. Objective Alpha is
Yeah, I can't actually even open it.
Our attackers are
It bugs really badly for me. I can now see it in there. I can't right click it though. It just bugs for me. I wonder if the overlay will work. Probably not. Yeah, it's not working. Or is it? It's just alt-tabbed me again off the alt-R. Oh, there we go. Yeah. I assume by frame generation you're referring to fluid motion frames, which is this here. But it's off. I never have that on. You also have issues where it doesn't open. Yeah, I don't know. I've had that issue for ages. I don't really know what the problem is. It's been a constant issue for me for a long time. So 1440p now, 2560 by 1440. Back at native AA, so no frame generation and no upscaling, but we've still got all the graphics set to low here. Everything's set to low. Oh, this is the worst map. I think my favourite map is the one that was from the beta. I can't remember, something Valley. And then the Siege one in the desert. Oh no, actually this map's alright. I thought this was a different one. I want to go back to the other gun. What else have we unlocked then? I think we got a... I want this gun. This gun's really good. I think I'm 2 levels off that. LMGs. We unlocked one of those. Does it remember all your attachments? I feel like this gun just like the... It'd be good to make the precision better. Here we go. Here we go. Get that on. What GPU do I like the most? 5090 probably. I have a 5090, so it'd be rude not to say that GPU really, just because I can absolutely just max everything. Play at 4K. Outside of that, maybe the 9070 XT's pretty good. I hope they don't become behind me here. That's always what the strategy will be. It'll be come around here. Do we push it? Do we push it? Of course we do. Send it. Oh. That pretty much ended how I thought it would. Sad to see there's no South African map. Do you remember the map off... Was it Bad Company 2? Africa Harbour, was it? Or something like that? I love that map. That was on 2042. This is native 1440p now, just low graphics. So we're sitting just above 100 FPS, which is pretty good. Considering we had basically half this FPS when we maxed the graphics. So going from ultra to low pretty much doubles your FPS, which is pretty good. And although you can tell the difference, it's not... It doesn't make the game look terrible or anything. It's doable. Even maybe just a mixture of the two. Could make that work as well. I'm gonna get you, dude. There's someone down there. This area here reminds me... Anyone play the really small maps? I think on Battlefield 3. Close quarter maps. There was a map that looked just like this from what I remember. They didn't introduce ray tracing? No, there's no ray tracing. I don't think this game will have it. It won't be something that they add later or anything. It'd have been cool to maybe see it in campaign, but there's no point having it in a multiplayer game, really. Oh, do I get you? Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm a bit... Where do I go here? There's a lot of bullets coming in. A bit worried they might... Yep. It's exactly what I thought might happen. Try and push behind. FSR 3 or 4? I don't have any FSR on right now. But it is 4. When I do switch on, it is 4. We're gonna lose... We're losing B now, though. Grenade. What is happening? Where are they? They're spawning both ways. There we go. Do we have a quick look with the FSR on as well? It's held that 100 FPS pretty good. Oh my god, that is... What? I pulled out of that because I knew there was no chance. Did he just guess where I was through the wall? Have I got some sort of blur on? Get FSR quality on here. It's a little bit better straight away, 130. Oh. He's going to try and noob tube me. Oh, I don't even know why I bothered trying to peek that. It was just stupid. Have I ever experienced issues with the GPU? With this GPU? I haven't had it very long. No, I haven't had any issues like black screens as of yet. But I haven't had it very long. I have had black screens on my 9070 XT. Not, it's, you know when you get driver timeout? It's that. I have had that. Definitely not too frequently, though. Definitely, for me, the worst series was the 6000 series AMD. I had real bad problems on that with black screens. It's definitely a lot better than it used to be. Not had near as many issues as I used to. But it does occasionally happen. Normally in newer games, when there's a new game and there's not maybe a driver for it, sometimes it happens for me. Oh, dude, that was such a good spot up there. They're all down there, look. Oh. Let's go, yo. You return it and get this one or doing some tests? No, I have both. I do test it. I have a few GPUs, yeah. So yeah, pretty good. 140, 150 with DLSS. FSR quality, low graphics. Pretty good. Looks very good quality-wise as well. Could do 1440p, basically averaging like 143, so 1440p, 140 hertz. A 9700X? No. I've only got the 9800X 3D. Do I buy games direct? Yeah, mostly on Steam, yeah. I have occasionally bought from... Oh my god, I was not expecting there to be so many people. What the hell's going on there? My whole team's capping it, and there's all these people in that little bit. I've occasionally bought games off CD keys, but not... I don't think I've bought from there for ages, because I pre-ordered a game once with a code, and it took like a week to get me the code off this pre-order, and I was like, I'm not doing that again. So it's the same price a lot of the time for brand new games, so I just get them on Steam. Game's crashed. Oh no. Yeah. I'm not sure what's happened. Well, we were talking about black screens. You're seeing it live. I've got like a... I don't know what's happened. Yeah. Oh my god. It's... I think we jinxed it. We've actually jinxed it. That's crazy. That's the first one I've had. Oh no. I can't get out of it. There you go. I've got 3 errors. There we go. Seeing it firsthand there. Let me reboot. So yeah, it does happen. I think someone earlier mentioned they were getting loads of crashes. So yeah, that is happening. But first one in 2 hours though. Wouldn't say it's particularly frequent. And this is the optimized Battlefield 6 driver as well. The preview one. I haven't overclock or undervolt neither. Did just want to check frame generation out quick with that, although it doesn't really work properly. So maybe it's not too much worth it. We'll check 4K with low graphics as well. Didn't get a crash like that on the 9070 XT, although I was on a different driver. Maybe it's that. But you'd have thought the actual Battlefield 6 optimized driver should hopefully not crash. See, let's maybe see. I'm going to see performance quick like this as well. 180 is pretty good. 190, maybe even break 200 in some bits. Look how different our VRAM is though, with the graphics still turned down. Under 5 gig. I feel like that should have hit. Oh my god. That hit. What are you doing? Now we're cooking. Pretty sure I can get on that roof, can't I? What was that? quite camouflaged, honestly. It's hard to see.
Defensive position is needed on the marked objective.
I'm here.
Oh my. Oh my. Blade crew. Catch you later. Thanks for watching. That guy literally, he slid as I shot. Otherwise I feel like that could have actually been a headshot. Right, I did just want to really quickly check out frame generation. If it'll work, then we'll try 4K really quick, and I'll have to then I'll have to go.
We need defensive support
But
on the marked
still not quite getting 300 there. And I do feel like for some reason FSR frame generation just really doesn't work properly.
Hostile casualties are being reported.
Where are we getting shot from? Are they on the roofs?
The enemy are attacking objective Alpha.
Enemy forces have captured Alpha.
Look, frame generation back down to 170 with 80% usage.
Fires be lost.
Something just really not right about it. It looks kind of choppy as well.
Bravo is under control.
I'm pushed up way too high, but
Move to attack the marked objective.
oh, this I don't even. I think my shot hit the top of the crate. Let's. I'm going to quickly just back to the menu just so I can change to 4K. I'll have a quick run through that and then I better head off. Pretty good though. I think overall on the 96 XT, pretty good performance considering its price. Definitely can do a variation of anything from, you know, it can do 4K if that is something you did want to do. Even 1440p is pretty good. You can do basically 140 with some variation of low graphics and what did we have, the FSR quality on, and you'd be at basically 144. Pretty good. Just bear me a sec. Just try and get 4K working. Why is that? What is going on? Why is it so small? Go borderless. Why is the overlay so small? Normally 11's fine. What? Let me reboot. Playing 19 hours. Rookie numbers. Need to bump those numbers up. But like I said earlier, if you did want to, I'll hopefully be trying Arc Raiders tomorrow. Same time. Check the playtest out. And I think I'll probably switch to the 9070 XT and have a look. Dude, what's going on with the overlay? Why is it so small? It makes me think we're running at like 8K or something. Why is it so small after that switch? Makes me nervous. Now it's 8. That makes sense. Now we go 11. I think it just hadn't updated for some reason. Although it was telling me it was at 11, I don't think it was. Now is it not going to work? Please tell me it works. You having a laugh? Are you having a laugh? Actually need to close that off. Hopefully this works. If it doesn't, might have to chalk the stream. Thanks for following me on Twitch as well. I think it might be close to that affiliate now. Come on, fingers crossed this works. Why isn't it working? Dude, what is this? Why is the game crashing so much now? It's just fully chalked. So I'd advise if you've switched to the Battlefield 6 AMD optimized ProView driver, don't. Just stay on the old one. Because I didn't have a single crash on the old driver. And now I'm getting loads for some reason. Maybe boot into the menu. There we go. It's all going wrong. I can't even connect to online services. What is going on? The game server's down. God, well that took ages, no? Come on, work. I don't think it's gonna work. Oh my god, I can't even boot. I can't even boot the game. Also, what makes it worse, I can't... Oh god. I don't even know if you can hear me. My stream PC is just also bugging out. Oh no, wait, it's fixed now. I think I'm gonna have to end the stream, I think. I can't get the game working. You tried to use a resource which you did not have required access privileges. What? This error is usually caused by graphics driver crashing. Yeah, we know that. Oh, what's happened? I'm gonna try and restart my PC. It's kind of concerning. Bear me 2 seconds. I'm gonna restart my PC. I don't like seeing that. Like, why are we getting this all of a sudden now? Thanks. Yeah, I'm gonna try and boot it back up quick and see if it. It's weird. I've played for what, 2 hours, 2 hours 20 minutes, and it's been fine until that last, when it crashed with that driver timeout. That seems to have caused something. That seems to have done something. It's like it's done something to my MSI as well. Like that won't work. You can hear me at cool. Yeah, for some reason my stream PC was just like I couldn't access the YouTube tab. Just give me like 5 seconds, it's just booting. Kind of annoying right at the end. Honestly, I think I jinxed it. I completely jinxed it talking about the crashing, didn't I? At least it gives you an idea of, you know, that's why I quite like doing the lives, because it gives you a realistic view of like actually what happens, you know. In a video, I could just edit all that out, you know. I could edit out all the crashing and everything, but this is actually like my real experience. Let's see. Did it just need a reboot? Hopefully. There we go. Let's just hope this doesn't crash though. How weird. I'll drop into the game quick at 4K low, just because I want to finish that off, and then I'll need to head off. But 4K 340 by 260 here. We'll go native AA. Switch frame generation off. Honestly, maybe it's frame generation that's causing me to crash. Everything's set to low. It could be frame generation, maybe. Did I have frame generation on the first time when it crashed? I can't remember. Because there's something not right with it. Maybe that's caused the crash, because I just had it on there. Maybe that was causing the problem. I think I'll just leave that off. Hoping to do maybe like 50 here. Looks like we might just be at that by the menu. Yeah, not quite 50. It's not really that much better than maxed out graphics, is it? We had 30, 35, and I'm doing, well, maybe 50 here, so it's a bit better. Not massively, though. I'd have liked to have maybe hit 50 a bit more consistently. Maybe average in the 50s. But if you put FSR quality on here, probably make it somewhat pretty good. Could have a look at that very quickly. So 4K. Why not add the text and OBS 4K and what settings you use? I can't possibly keep up with that, unfortunately. There's too many settings. It would crowd the whole screen, and it's too much to change just me. I've tried it before and it ends up being wrong because I don't keep it up to date whilst trying to play at the same time. So I'd rather not have it than it be wrong, if that makes sense. The alternative is there's settings on the screen, but they're all wrong, and I'd rather not have that. There's just way too many variations of things. Like we'll have FSR, the preset, if frame generation's on or off. If you just rewind a bit, I always go through the settings, so it is very obvious as to what settings I'm using. I never hide that. If I'm at 4K, just rewind it a little bit and you'll see, or just ask. I've tried that before, and maybe there's a better way I can do it, but I end up forgetting to change it because I change the settings so much. I end up forgetting to change it, and then it's wrong. So it'll look like the performance is, higher than what you actually would get because the settings are actually wrong on the screen. I can't maintain it by myself. I could maybe just do 4K Ultra or low, but... Did anyone make it off that roof?
Objective Bravo has been secured by hostiles.
So at least 4K graphics set to low with FSR quality. Pretty good. 80 FPS, we can take that. Do I dare go up there? Oh no! Just go back on the live. Yeah, you could just always just ask me as well, and I can tell you. I'll show you. Oh my god, look how many there are. That was just a bit unlucky. If I'd have ziplined up there and they weren't right there, I was hoping to get behind. And the game's kind of dark here, no? Oh, that's me dead. Can you not use it for video editing? Well, it'll just be the codec on NVIDIA is going to be better. like, I would imagine that's probably why people say that, but I don't know. What specifically do people say why it's better? I would guess it's because of the NVENC.
Attention, our troops are attacking Alpha.
But I don't know, you'll have to be specific.
Contact! Enemy infantry! Enemy down!
Like, I personally, I don't use AMD for streaming or anything. I use NVIDIA. Less of an issue with AV1 now, but like NVENC, I still think's a bit better. Dude, I'm getting absolutely wrecked on this. Software optimize. Yeah, I do think NVENC's probably a little bit better. If that's what you're buying it for, then you probably want to maybe consider that. Unless you're using AV1, it's probably going to be less difference. But I still think AV1's not really fully supported. You might still encounter issues with that. With video recording, at least. I don't know if Premiere Pro and stuff. I tried to record some AV1 once, and you have to install extra extensions for it to work and stuff. That is terrible by me there. Wait, what? How are my whole team in that and I couldn't go in that zone? Pretty good shot there at that range. Big stutter there as well, look at that. In my frame time. Where did he go? Oh, look at this spot. That is disgraceful.
Enemy vehicle!
Spot is filthy. Oh, I just saw him. He was lying down. I was getting sniped from behind as well. We can't actually push any more in there, can we? Oh my goodness. Probably not worth pushing anymore there. Really should go and try and cap that back. That was close. I think they're just sat in there, right? Whoa. Is he gonna res me? Yes. They're all up there. Oh my god. I knew he would follow me. We've cleared that out fairly well. I might maybe given up. Giving up on that now. They're going for B again. Tank. Oh, teammates, teammates!
Need a medic!
Did they get him? I don't think anyone's going to get me here, are they? Anyway, I'm gonna have to head off now, unfortunately. Like I say, I'll be back on tomorrow same time and we'll hopefully check out some Arc Raiders. I'm not sure what time it goes live, but hopefully it'll be about maybe 5 p.m. UK time, hopefully in and around that, and we can check it out for a couple of hours on the playtest. So make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and we'll see when that you'll see when I go live. Also consider subscribing to my Twitch as well. If you want to follow me on Twitch, there's the link there. That'll do a massive favour. Try and get. I might be able to do the affiliate thing now. I'm not sure what I get, or I can now do once if I get approved for that. But I think I passed all the metrics. So thanks. But we'll play some more Battlefield 6 as well. We'll do that, but try and get some Arc Raiders done. But thanks a lot for watching, and I'll catch you tomorrow.